close my door. Thank you. Hey, you guys. It's me, Queen. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope that everyone had amazing moments all day on purpose. If you are new to the platform, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you. So I wasn't even sure, y'all, if I was going to pull any energy tonight, just because I've been picking up messages and downloads just a different way. And I don't know if I was supposed to connect with the collective via just having a conversation, giving you some news that you can use through what I've been hearing and seeing and experiencing in my life. And I don't know if there's anyone that can resonate. Please let me know. So yeah, welcome back. So with that being said, I've been getting these different numbers that have been popping up. Little confirmation, dog barking, right? So I've been getting these confirmations, numbers, and they've been coming to me, just encouraging me on my journey, encouraging me to move forward, reminding me that I'm protected out here. As I'm being this. I hear what I just heard was like spiritual assassin. I feel like collective. I don't know who this relates to, but we out here slaying some shit. We slaying some demons. We slaying bad energy. We are like pushing through, like a lot of perseverance. But I had looked up angel numbers 1,222, and I was telling my coworkers like, yo, like that number correlates, and numbers can have many different meanings. However, it came up when I told my coworkers on how it was encouraging us collective to be to strengthen our relationships, whether that be friendships, but it encouraged us to do that. But as I was sitting here studying today, I found something else that said 1,000, angel numbers 1,222 mean in this moment that you become proud of what you have been going through. When I think I just said on the reading the other day that I was grateful for the attack because I recognized it. I was grateful for the fact that I could recognize that something was being projected or thrown my way. I was grateful to be able to see that I did not walk into something blindly. I don't know why that was significant. So, the messages are coming. We just need to stay focused and find some balance, even when it seems like we're in the midst of chaos, to hear the message, to hear what is being shown to you. Some people may be hearing it. Some people may have clear audio. That's how bold the gifts are going out now. It's bigger than, just like, your intuition. No, it's like some of us are getting like gut wrench, like, hey, follow your gut. I mean, essentially that is your intuition, but it's just like really intense, with knowing. You just know if you know, collective. I don't know why I shared that. Okay. We're going to just see what kind of energy is out here. Also, it could be significant. Pay attention to spirit animals. I was at work and I was working with one of the kiddos and we were talking about different plants animals. And he said something about having your head in the sand. And as I'm pairing with him and just trying to connect to see, how our session's gonna go, I mentioned the ostrich. I was like, yeah, the ostrich sticks their head in the sand. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what they be doing down there. But we carried on, we laughed about it, we learned about it, that it can run up to 40 miles an hour. Somebody could be 40. Okay, thank you. But how fast it can go into speed and how big of a bird, a massive bird it is, and that it had this great amount of speed. And so that was yesterday or the other day before yesterday. So today I'm on the phone and I just so happen to start talking to somebody else, and the ostrich comes up again. And this is totally somebody, now I'm talking to a grown adult, right? So some told me, go look up the meaning of the ostrich. So what I got back, collective, is that the meaning of the ostrich is staying strong, staying grounded, and embracing our true selves. Courage, adaptability, connect with nature for your strength, right? I don't know if people are doing gardening, if they're getting outside, they're connecting with the universe. Me finding that turtle in the middle of the road yesterday, that was, a beautiful thing. It was the universe giving back to me being able to be an aid to the universe. Okay, collective, it was just super dope. So with that being said, we have out the deck angel numbers 1414, possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place, right? I feel like a lot of us are building on our core. We're not doing anything chaotic. We're not doing anything erratic or without thought. When these attacks are going out, we are sitting back collected. We're not rushing out to war. We're not rushing out to go fix what we think is going on in the 3D when we know it's something spiritually. We're not rushing out those gates to go do that. And I feel like, the way our teams are showing up for us, it's just seen. It's like something, it's like believe in the unbelievable, have hope and possibilities, okay? So also out the deck, we have angel numbers 1515, creativity. Again, this card came up. This is repeating energy. We are in our creative space on even being creative and strategizing how, like, didn't I just say with the attacks? I just said that, right? So we're being creative on how we process energy when things are being slung and projected our way. We're being very strategic. We're being creative on how we heal. We're coming up with new ways. There is a burst in new creative energy that has been released. And that is a frequency that is going out that I feel like collective, many people have received. Okay. And then it says self-awareness is key. Take the time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music, whatever you enjoy most, do just that today. Okay, so that correlates with the ostrich, with getting outside. And going inside is also confirming what I said about in that moment, loving everything you've gone through, good or bad, loving yourself, okay? Self-awareness on the self. Thank you, okay? And so just having gratitude in these moments. And yeah, I think this message is just to let y'all know, like, there is, like, you're being contacted. And it's like super dope. Like, it's like right here. Like, it's like when the saints, when the saints go marching in, that's how I feel. It's like doom doom. That's how they're showing up. They're blowing trumpets. I'm hearing trumpets. You're having courage, right? So also, and that's crazy. So let me share all the numbers, right? So that's courage. We have courage out here, okay? Duality is accepting and embracing your true self, your light and your dark. Embracing and loving the fact that maybe at one point you were not in the best place, but you love that because that built you up to where you're at today. Okay? Thank you, Most High. I be so grateful, y'all, when the message start coming, because I be nervous getting these videos started. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I be nervous because I want to make sure what I'm hearing. I just want to do the next right thing all the time. I just want to bring you guys what is in my heart to share and do it, willingly and the best I can, okay? So, So with that ostrich, courage and adaptability. I was trying to look and see where did courage came up. Courage came up with the ostrich. I feel a lot of us, that could be someone's totem animal. Some of us are in this ostrich-like energy. Okay, thank you. A lot of this pain and not even pain, a lot of these things that are that we have gone through in our lives, from whether it's now, present, old, whatever. We're trying not to give legs to the old stuff anymore because we're moving on and we're being provided new opportunities. However, I feel like we have adapted, we have embraced who we once were, and we are also embracing who we are becoming in the current stages where we're at. You know, we're having courage and duality again. And then wasn't that angel numbers 1222 in this moment that you become proud of what you have been going through? Okay, I am very proud for everything I have gone through because it has built me up and broken all kind of things for me to be able to sit on this platform and be in a well state of mind. So there's lots of gratitude there for that. So also out the on the board, I wanted to talk about when I went to first start this reading and I opened it up, I had the Magician and Queen of Water, right? Love, okay? Passion, you know, it's just full of all kind of love and light, okay? Queen of Water, full of all kind of love and light, all kind of emotions. I hear some people's emotions are just running wild, but not in a bad way, okay? We have alchemized. We have the Magician. We have alchemized that negative energy, okay? We're moving out of that. And so a lot of what you feeling, yes, it's real. Yes, the messages are real. You're being contacted. And just continue to trust the process. Yeah. Continue to trust the process. Be hopeful, right? We have Nine of Waters. Okay. Nine of Waters out the deck. And then we also have the Eight of Fire. Look at all those options. Look at all that possibilities. All those possibilities back there, okay? That's the kind of energy reminding us to stay hopeful through the journey, through the process, through your studying. Be wise when going to war, okay? Be wise. You know, everything doesn't deserve your attention or your energy. Sometimes when you're at war or you're battling, you know, these attacks that are being launched, sometimes it's just better just to be silent and be in peace. Work on protecting yourself from right where you're at. Sending out energy is not always the best. It's not your best asset. It's not your, shouldn't be your go-to. Because, yeah, right now we have the Messenger of Water. And we have the Four of Fire, okay? And then we have the Sun, because we're very fertile right now. You know, so being mindful of where you delegate your energy is very important, because at this time you have the ability to manifest. You have, and angel numbers 19 could be significant. Or the number 10. 10 is new beginnings, okay? New beginnings are with the number 10, or angel numbers 19 could be significant. We got the Four of Fire, right? We have structure and we have balance, okay? We are working on our foundations. We are building stronger foundations. That's in alignment with the ostrich, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have the Messenger of Water, okay? We have the Messenger of Water. This is new, but you are protected. And then we have the Sun out here, okay? The Sun is here to let you know, like, the possibilities are endless. You can have energy of Ra could be present, okay? That could be someone's Egyptian ancestor. What else is relevant? You see how she has those flowers, but they're being held right down at the womb? So you have fertility, you have fruit. When you think about what happens under the sun, things grow, okay? They grow, they're well, they're healthy, okay? all kind of things. It promotes new life. It promotes growth. So whether it's growth in your family, growth in relationships, growth in your finances, just claim that energy, and believe with all your heart that in what you are telling yourself, because I do. I see it every day, that my team shows up for me. So I'm very, very grateful for that. Let's see. Anything else for the collective to know? This was just real short. I just wanted to come and share some stuff with y'all about what I have been experiencing and on my journey, and a message that I felt compelled to come and share. Okay? And I always say this now. So somebody could be a Libra. A Libra could be significant. Somebody could be an air sign. And I love to say this. Somebody may need to get outside and get some fresh air and connect with nature. And again, that's at the bottom of the ostrich. Okay? So, anything else for collective? I don't know if this is separate energy, but I'll put it here. It says exes involved / lover or friends. I don't know what this card is about. Why? Clarify the ex is involved. And let's see. Clarify. Please clarify the spirit. Okay. I feel like this was the Four of Wands that fell out when I asked for clarification on the Lover's card. Okay. I asked for clarification and it says ex or lovers or friends, ex-lovers could be involved. And this card actually fell out in reverse. And I feel like somebody feels like there's been a missed opportunity. Like the situation, or either somebody starting something out on the, I don't know, like kind of shaky, kind of, I don't know what that's about. This is totally separate energy. Please clarify these two cards. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups. If you see, she has fish in her cup. She has something. She has, I guess somebody is sad because I think they feel like they lost control of, like, over a situation. This is some different energy. I feel like someone is sad because they feel like they have lost control or pretty much lost a person because a person has moved on and elevated with all this other positive energy that we were reading that is out here on the board. They see that your cup is full and you have possibilities. Okay, again, there's that fish. Okay, thank you. I guess it's my possibilities. Yeah, you have wish fulfillment coming in. You're mastering. Yeah, you're conquering these projections. I think that were sent your way. You're mastering it. You're becoming a master at your craft, at bettering yourself and raising your vibration. And yeah, it's been a spiritual elevation. Okay. It's been a spiritual elevation, you guys. Yeah. So the illusions won't work, okay? The illusions won't work. It's the Eight of Knives, Eight of Swords, okay? Yes, she's bound, but look at all those knives set around her to cut her free. The illusions, they won't work, okay? now this took a different turn. Okay. They see you moving past it. So again, okay, let me stop because I'm moving fast. So I did talk about this. I guess this does correlate with what I was talking about as far as, going through stuff and being grateful that I can identify an attack. I said that. Right? Oh, okay. That being able to identify an attack, to know when I'm being spiritually attacked, so that I don't run around in a juvenile form and go out here and doing erratic, irrational things or wasting all my resources, meaning myself, my energy, to clap back at somebody, even spiritually, knowing to call on my ancestors and source when things are out of my control, or just when I need some help, leaning on my resources, right? Because when all those things are being thrown at you, you're really in your mind, you're like, oh, I can't pay this, or I can't do that, or why I'm feeling funky, or why I ain't in a relationship, why am I lonely, da 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 da, right? It was all an illusion, because they know that someone knows that there's going to be a major breakthrough coming for you, right? Because why? You're mastering, okay? You're working and doing the work. You're doing the work, okay? You're doing the work. You are mastered. And I love when I see that card saying you can do this shit with your eyes closed. So, yeah, because you're wise. You're the Hierophant. Yeah, you're wise. You're oh so wise. So we don't go out making juvenile reckless decisions, right? We alchemize negative energy, bottom of the deck, okay? We alchemize this negative energy because we are being seen as the magician and the star, okay? The star, okay? You are manifesting. There are possibilities. You are balanced, okay? You are grateful, so you can see when these things are being projected at you. Thank you for the clarification, okay? Ashe, thank you for the clarification. Anything else? What else for the collective and myself? Thank you. Yeah, I love you too. Anything else for the collective and myself? Yeah. Okay. Because we got the Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands. I feel like, again, I think this came out the same way. I think we went from this to that. Like, we had this, but now, like, I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting, right? And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? There's family. I feel like, I don't know. So, woman here with a child. This could be related to money. That person could be official in the suit. Somebody could be dealing with some officials. Okay. Yeah, there's opportunity. Anything else for the collective and myself? I guess it did correlate, but I guess it even went even deeper as to why I was seeing the ostrich and I was being given and channeling the messages that I was being given. So I'm always grateful. And anything else? That's it, I think. Yep. Yeah. I don't know what this is about. Somebody's coming to make you an offer, though. King of Cups. Oops, sorry. King of Cups. There will be an offer coming in. I don't know if this is pertaining, because if you look at the man in the suit, he's making an offer on the Ten of Pentacles, right? There could be a settlement. There could be some money involved. This could be a custody case. This could be a divorce. This could be many different things pertaining to somebody. I'm hearing separation, or I feel like there's going to be an offer made, okay? You and your family will be all right. There will be an offer made. That's what that is, okay? Thank you. Okay. Well, I just came on here quick to hang out with you guys, to really get that message out about the ostrich and the angel numbers. Please, please, please comment, like, subscribe, share. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. I love to talk to everyone out there. Have amazing moments. I hope everyone gets good rest tonight so that you're restored for the next moments ahead. Ashe.